Hi, it's Pamela. In this tutorial, we're going to add some interactivity to Doodly using a QR code.
Hey, and welcome to the official Doodly YouTube channel. If you enjoy our content, please click the like and subscribe button below. Now let's get straight to the video.
Want an easy way to add interactivity to your Doodly videos? How about using a QR code? QR codes have been around for 30 years now, but they really didn't take off amongst consumers. The pandemic, with its contact-free menus, definitely helped to popularize them. Now, most people know how to scan them with their phones. Since Doodly lets you upload your own graphics, you can easily add a QR code to your videos. For example, if you wanted to share your contact information at the end, a QR code that links to your website's contact page, a digital business card, or even a mail to link would help your users take action. You could also link to another Doodly video, a downloadable PDF, a landing page, whatever makes sense in the context of your video. For example, if you were to scan this code right now, it would take you to the Doodly.com website. As much as I love this option, there's one downside that you should be aware of. Users viewing the video on desktops can use their phones to scan the QR code, but mobile viewers may not know what to do with it. They're already on their phone watching this video, so how can they use the camera to scan it, right? So to help them out, include a clickable link in your video description. So for example, if you were sharing this on a social media website, you could say, hey, watch this video and here's the link to click. Or if you already have the Doodly Cloud subscription, you might be better off using Doodly's built-in interactive features. But that's a topic for another day. So how do we create and configure a QR code? Well, two things you can do. You could use a free online generator. So go to Google and just type in QR code generator and find one that you like. Or you can use software that will do it for you. And one of the ones that I like to use is Canva. So it has a QR code generator built right into it. That's what we're going to do today. So I'm in Canva. Let's go ahead and click and let's just make an Instagram post. So it's a square. Click over to Elements and in the search bar, just type in QR code generator and a little app will come up. Just say use app. And then enter the URL that you want to direct people to. Today, I'm going to make a QR code that links to our Doodly training and tutorial videos from the Doodly official YouTube channel. So to get that, I'm going to click share, and I'm just going to copy that URL. I'm going to go back into Canva, and I'm going to paste it. And then click generate code. And here it is. I'm just going to go ahead and make it full size. It's nice and crisp. And then just export it. Here we are in Doodly. So let's go ahead and bring it in. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new scene here. And I'm going to click on props, blue and white plus sign. And I'm just going to drag and drop it. And here it is. Of course, you could add text and whatever else you want to do. Now, I do have a few tips for you. Ideally, you're going to use it at the end of the video, like I have here. And why is that? Well, let's take a look at my initial one here. Okay, so here's my scene, and I do have a QR code in it. And I did leave about 4 seconds or so at the end of this scene. But is that enough time for somebody to grab their phone, open their photo app, and take a picture of it? No, it's not. So that's why I'm saying put it at the end of the video. And then here at the end of the video, you could add, 30 seconds or however long you need for it to stay. So that's tip number 1. Don't cover it with another graphic. So let's say we wanted to get clever and do this scan me thing with this arrow, and let's just say it covers it a little bit. Well, that's going to mess up the code. People are going to scan it and the camera's not going to get all the information it needs to know how to get to the site that you linked it to. So don't cover it up. Set it to fade in. That's one option. So if we were to preview this, it's just going to come on like this, just a scribble. That's perfectly fine. But since it is a graphic, you do have options. So click the pencil icon, and if you wanted, you could go ahead and do drawing paths for this and draw it on. It would be a little time consuming to do this, but you certainly could if you wanted. Or you could instead just choose fade and let it fade on. So now, if we had this previewed, it would just fade on like that. Okay, add an alternate option. So remember, I mentioned people on their desktop can grab their phone and scan it, and that should work fine. But the people that are on their phone watching the video, they can't easily scan it. Some know that they could take a screenshot of it and then press and hold the screenshot, and that should work depending on their phone and how it's set up. But a lot of people don't know that, and we don't want to just assume people know that. We want to make this easy for them. So when I say add an alternate option, either put it on text in here so they know where to go. So we could say, find Doodly official on YouTube would be one thing we could do. We could copy and paste that same link. This is a big ask. Nobody is going to type this into their URL when they see it. So I don't recommend you copy and paste it here, but rather in the text that accompanies the video. So like I said earlier, you post it on, let's say, Facebook. Then in your description or in a comment, your pinned comment, you just copy and paste the link there so that they can click it. And then finally, here's one last idea. Consider making a background with the QR code in the corner and have it play throughout your video. And I'm going to show you that really quick. So let's go back to Canva and let's just resize this. Let's make it presentation size. Click continue. Resize this design. So now it's a 1920 by 1080 size graphic, just like what we have in Doodly by default. And what you could do is you can shrink down the QR code and position it in one of the corners, whichever one makes sense for you. Let's put it in the lower corner here, and let's download it. Go here to settings, and this is our canvas, right? Background style, gear icon, background, custom image, and now browse for your file. Here it is. As you can see, it's right there. So let's go ahead and make sure that's large enough. Hit done. Hit apply. And there it is. And it's going to be on all of our scenes. So let's just make sure that nothing's covering it. I'm just going to move this over just a little bit. And now when you show the video, it will always have it there. So the person theoretically can scan it at any point. And I'm doing it right now with my mobile phone, and it works beautifully. And there you have it. That's how you can use a QR code in Doodly to add a little bit of interactivity to your video. I hope this gives you some ideas. Thank you for watching.